Hi, I'm Christina Walker. What is your name?
My name is Opal.
And how would you like to be addressed? By Opal?
Opal.
Okay, great. Um, this session will be confidential, as all sessions will be, unless you become like a threat to yourself or any others, then I would have to take further action.
Okay.
I'll start by letting you know how I work. Usually I do the sessions for about 30 to 40 minutes and take a 10-minute break for both you and I to be able to reflect. And then I'll come back with the closing and feedback after that. Is that okay with you?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so what brings you here today?
Um, I'm just here to kind of talk. I just found out that my husband is cheating on me. We've been married for 3 years now, so I'm just trying to process what's going on.
Okay, so how long has it been since you found out?
I actually just found out last month.
Last month. Okay, good. How have you coped since then?
Honestly, I've been a train wreck. I haven't really been able to focus on any of my extracurricular activities. Just been kind of depressed and just kind of closed in.
I understand. So, to get up in the morning, how is it for you?
It is difficult to get up, more so probably because I feel like that there's something that I may have gone wrong in doing or just kind of disgusted with myself more than anything. So getting up in the morning is really hard for me.
Okay, and you said a whole month you've been able to cope. That's great. You take walks or read books. Have you been on vacation?
I haven't tried anything honestly, but this is my first step. It's coming to talk to someone.
That's good. Great first step. So how are you hoping that I can help you? You would like someone to just listen while you vent, or what are you hoping I can do for you?
Really just hoping to get some pointers on what I could do to get over this hump and so that I can transition and I mean I haven't decided whether or not I'm staying, I'm leaving. I'm stuck.
Okay. So let's say on the scale from 0 to 10, where 0 was the worst and 10 being the best, how would you say you are right now, a month after you found out what's been going on?
I would say about a 3.
Okay, that's good. That's some progress. Do you guys have children?
We do. We have two. We have a 5 and a 2-year old. Excuse me.
Girls or boys?
We have two girls.
Okay. Do the children know anything about what's going on?
They don't know. I haven't set them down and talked to them, but I'm sure that they can sense the shift in mommy and daddy's relationship.
Okay. And I'm the first person that you talk to, or you have any family or friends or
Yeah,
anything?
I have a friend that I've talked to, but I mean, it's different when you're talk. I felt like I needed to get someone's opinion who wasn't all on it,
Mm-hmm.
who didn't know anything about me, background, or anything. So,
Okay. Well, I can empathize with your situation. And it's great that you, like I said, have made it a whole month. Um, Counseling is a big step, so I'm glad that you showed up here today. Um, do you feel like you and your husband can make it after this?
honestly, I don't know. It's been a long 5 years, and I just kind of feel drained. I feel like I don't have anything left
If,
to give.
uh, okay. If you don't have anything left to give, what have you been giving the last month?
I mean, honestly, nothing. I haven't talked to him. I haven't cooked a meal. I haven't washed the clothes. I haven't done anything for him.
If he's still in the home,
Yes, we're in two separate rooms.
okay. You are you like isolating yourself to have time to think or grow?
And that, and I'm just sick of. I just can't stand to look at him.
Okay. So if a miracle was to happen, let's say you woke up tomorrow and things were different, what would that be like for you?
Just, I would have my life back. I would love my husband. I would be able to look at him, as the same way I did when we first got married. I would be a better mom. I would be, just better all the way around. I wouldn't feel so stressed out and depressed.
So what do you think? Some short term goals for you to be able to get to that place?
Mm, I haven't really thought much of short-term goals. Maybe just
Like it's just even a small step. Like coming here today was a big step, something very small that you can try to start.
maybe forgiving myself first, and just kind of reminding myself that it wasn't my fault.
Right, it wasn't. You made you didn't make the mistake.
Right.
He kind of was the one who made a mistake. So yeah, forgiving yourself is something good. Have you looked in the mirror, like really looked at yourself
No,
since the situation?
I haven't honestly. I've just been a shell. I just haven't had much to say to him, the kids, my friends, family.
But you're taking care of your children still.
Yeah, definitely. And I have my mom also, so she's a big help right now.
That's good. A good support system.
Hmm.
Right. That's okay. So, what type of behaviors help you to, you know, be able to get up and you work,
Hmm.
go to work and um, provide for the kids? You take the kids to school.
Oh my God.
You know.
My mom takes them to school.
Okay. So, if you could think of one thing that motivates you to get up and go to work in the morning, what would that be?
I think the fact that I'm going to eventually be leaving, so like I said, I haven't decided whether or not I'm staying or going, but I do know that I have to have something set up in case I decide, because he's the one that makes the majority of the money. So it's definitely going to be a transition as far as lifestyle for me and my children, but just that constant reminder that if I do decide to leave, I have to have something for myself.
Yeah, that's good to have a plan. Whether you go, when you decided you want to say, I leave, I know it's still new, still fresh, what has happened, the crisis that happened with you. I would say you have done a good job with taking care of the kids, as you said, getting up, still providing for them with the help of your mom and your support system. Um, I agree that this is a hard thing for you. Mommy, are you done yet?
No, babe, I'll be back in just give me just 1 second. That's another thing that bothers me. These kids, they just won't let me. I just need to run away.
Well, kids will be kids. They don't have a recollection of what goes on in adult life,
Right.
but they still have their mom with them in the home. I would say you do need room to breathe, whether if it's just a walk or just to refresh your mind, when you're at
Hmm.
home. Um, I would say I would want you to observe the things that help you get through the day, whether big or small, whether it's talking to a friend or going for ice cream, treating yourself to a movie, sitting in the movie and crying, whatever helps you cope, I would say. I would want you to observe those things as the next few days pass into our next session. Do you think you're able to do
Hmm.
that? Okay, great. And also, as for your behaviors, I would ask that you do, take walks, maybe journaling. Are you a journaling type person?
I was, but I haven't had really much. Honestly, when I get home from work, my mom is there to help me with the kids, like I said, and I go to my room, and that's my refuge for the night. So I think that it's like I'm living an out of body experience. So I don't have any hobbies right now.
No.
I think I'm even too hurt to cry. just discussed it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, can empathize with feeling that. Journaling is a way that you can write down true feelings as to yourself, as well as how you feel about the situation. Maybe in your journal, you can write down goals or steps you can take to first, like you said, forgive yourself, and then to figure out what you want to do next as far as staying in the home or staying married or just what you want to do next, you know. Um, for next time, if you decide that you can do some journaling or write down some goals, I would say bring that in with you so we can review it or um, try to formulate some more goals. You know, this will be a step-by-step process. Maybe it'll be a day at a time, sometimes hour at a time if you're feeling the way that you're feeling. But we can definitely set up some goals to try to help you make it through, you know,
Okay.
what has happened. Can you have any questions for me?
No.
Um, you say you haven't spoken with your husband since it happened. Um, what's a good way for you to communicate with him? I know you say you don't want to look at him texting or
I mean,
writing
he
notes or
calls,
letters.
he leaves notes around the house. He calls my work. He sent flowers, and I don't have anything to say.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What's your best form of communication? Not from him to you, but like in response to him. What would be a good form of communication? Not to him, just generally speaking, like with people. What do you like to write or?
I'm usually a verbal, face-to-face type person, so I mean, I text, but I don't do it often. So that's why it would be hard for me to text him and be able to give him the full gist of what I'm feeling or thinking. So I'm upfront. But the blow up, the argument it went so deep and so far, and just, it was so bad that I just kind of feel like everything was said.
Mhm. What, like recording a video? Not giving it to him now, but recording a video expressing your feelings. Just you recording yourself. So it's not an argument. You can record yourself, release some feelings to
Hmm.
let him know, how you feel, and maybe some steps or goals that you both can take if you decide to stay together. It may be an option for you as well.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. One time, I recorded a video to a loved one, and it helped me release, some anger and frustration. Um, I didn't want to argue with the person, so I just recorded the video and saved it into a time where I felt strong enough to give it to them, where we can make progress in the next step.
Hmm.
Do you think you can do any of those things
Hmm.
within the next few days?
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely build up some strength. I may not be able to do a whole video, but
30 seconds or a minute of expression of feelings. That's a really be able to release.
mm,
Okay. So I look forward to seeing some of the things that you've done in our next session, and I hope you get to feeling better and get on the road to recovery.
thank you.
So we'll set your next appointment, and best of luck to you. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you again, Opal.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. So, what's been going on with you since our last session?
Everything is kind of getting better.
So, what's better?
Um, I was able to do my video. I did about 3 minutes, and I gave it to him, and he watched it, and I think that we've just kind of come to the conclusion that if nothing else, we can be friends. Um, I think a lot of it just had to, like I said, do with myself. It was some things that I had to face for me, and then I mean, I've been doing some journaling. It's made me feel a lot better. And just kind of opening up, I'm able to kind of correspond with my children a little bit more. I still have my mom there helping me, because there's still times when I don't do so well, but I think the biggest thing was just getting my emotions out to him so that he was able to see, you know.
Great. So you took some of the suggestions. That's a good thing.
Mhm.
You did your journaling. You did your video. They both help you release some feelings that you
Mhm.
had. That's great. So do you feel a little bit more free?
I do. I feel like, like I may have gotten my second win. And I just kind of took the attitude, it is what it is. Like I told him, we decided to seek counseling together as a couple. And I
Hmm.
mean, we're just gonna kind of see where it goes from there. I'm not. The biggest thing that keeps me there is I never wanted to raise my children in a single parent home.
Hmm.
But also, I have to take into consideration myself because I don't want to raise them in an environment where I'm hostile or, harboring feelings or anything like that. So we're just kind of day by day. That's the best way I can take it.
Great. Yeah. So you have to be healthy to be able to live for others yourself. So that's
Hmm.
another big step for you.
Hmm.
You're doing great. You're on the road to recovery. So, is your husband still in the home?
Yes, we're both still in separate rooms. I'm in our room and he's in the guest bedroom. But I mean, like I said, we can speak and have a good day at work, and
Be cordial.
hmm
That's a good first step. Are the children doing well?
yes, the children are well.
Great. So you have a support system. That's great. I'm so proud of you. Making big steps to get on with your life. That's
Hmm.
great. Have you had any times where you were able to treat yourself or go out alone, get some time for yourself?
Well, I did go to the nail shop and did that by myself, so that was refreshing. But that's really it.
Breathing. Every
Hmm.
little bit helps, right?
Hmm.
Right.